Hey everybody, welcome to week 4 of the Fit in 15 Challenge. Amazing job so far. Keep it up, stay active, stay fit.
Hey guys, thank you so much for joining us. So week 4, you guys are almost done. You're staying the course. So this week is all about progression. So if you've been joining us since the beginning, we have quite a bit of extension on what we started with. Paul is raring to go. I love it. Let's get it going, Paul. Warm it up. So Paul's just starting with a nice light little knee drive here. Low impact option is just to march it out on the spot if you don't want that bounce. But go ahead, I like your high impact option there, Paul. Here we go. So little easy warm up. You guys are gonna try and do this 2 to 3 times on your own, this little sequence. So we're gonna move from a knee drive here to a little heel kick. So you're gonna kick your butt there, Paul. So we kick our butt up, 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 up. Low impact option is just to pull your heel to your bum. So we're just getting a little heart rate going there. You got it. Let's go back up high there, Paul. Paul needs the warm up this morning for sure. Good, little easy running out. So try to keep your weight in your balls of your feet, your heels pick up nice and quick. So you're driving through the heel to the glutes, good. All right, 3, 2, and 1 from here. Feet go wide, little easy rotations. You're just gonna reach across your body and little twists here. So you're just taking some time to open up through your thoracic spine. A little bit of oblique work there, Paul, just reaching and pushing across your body. Excellent, good, nice work. So again, we're gonna try to keep this exercise, this video down to 10 minutes so you guys can warm up as long as you need. I suggest somewhere between 2 and 5 minutes. 4th exercise on this, Paul. Keep your feet nice and wide. Open your arms up. We're gonna do a little alternate toe touch. So you're tapping your right fingertip to your left ankle and then your left to your right. Yeah, good. So nice little easy hinge from your hips. If your hand doesn't find your ankle, hey Paul, is your hand finding your ankle? Good for you. That's it. If it only finds your knee, you might just find your shin. No worries, guys. We're just warming up on this beautiful day. Let's try 3 more, Paul, on each side. Good. Last 2. You got it. Checking into your hamstrings, your inner thighs. 1 more each way. Nice work, good. And our last exercise on our warm-up from here, you're gonna bend into your left knee. Bring your fingertips towards the floor. Yeah. Now from there, just slowly shift into the right side. So just a little easy lateral side to side lunge here. Where are you feeling this one, Paul?
Oh, warming up those hits and those adductors.
Good, good, good. Nice
big one for tennis.
Nice flat back. Let's go for 8 and 7. Good, and 6. Really pushing into the outer pinky of your outside toe. Good, go 4 and 3. Last 2, find yourself in center there and then roll it on up. So if you guys are particularly tight this morning, repeat that circuit again for yourself. Paul, let's jump right in.
Tight like me this morning.
So from here, I'm gonna show you a few different options. If you have a dumbbell at home or a heavy object, you guys can pull this into the workout. I'm gonna show you how to feed this in. But to start, let's just start with body weight. First exercise, 30 seconds. Paul's gonna reach his hands up over his head. It's a squat to a lateral raise. So bring your feet a little bit more narrow, Paul. Yep. Yeah, here we go. So weight goes back in your heels. We're gonna lift the outside foot.
That one.
Yeah, good. So you wanna dorsiflex this foot when you pick it up. Good, so this is option 1. Option 2 is to add a dumbbell. So from here, Paul's gonna keep the dumbbell on his chest. Squat to that hip lift. Good, little opening up. Keep flexing the heel. Third option to make this a little more challenging for you keeners out there is to add a shoulder press in the middle. So we squat, push the weight up. That's gonna take our heart rate a little higher. Can you feel that, Paul?
Absolutely.
Nice, nice, good. Keep it going. 3.
Gonna make my overhead awesome.
And 2, nice. Last one here, and catch your breath. Good job, you guys. Take this 15-second rest. Paul's gonna take it as well. We're gonna set him up for his next exercise. I'm gonna invite you to the back of your mat, Paul. So bring your feet together here. So little forward lunge movement. Paul's gonna bring his hands behind his head. Fingertips are wide. Take a nice long step with your right foot. You're gonna turn into your right side body, come back to center, and then push away. Left foot goes. So you're alternating this forward lunge. Excellent, good. How's that feel, Paul?
Awesome. It's gonna help with change of direction for tennis, especially with volleying. Wide forehands, wide backhands.
So if we want to go back to maybe a beginner option, we might bring our hands to our hips if this feels a little too intense. Go ahead and step. You got it, Paul. Awesome. And then our third and final option is to take your arms out nice and wide, and you're going to add that rotation back in. Good, that's it. Take it nice and long, twist away. You got it. Nice, good. You might add 2 twists. 1, 2, center and back. Good. So you can really make this your own, you guys. Nice work, Paul. One more time on that right side. Step long, twist, rotate. Awesome job. Are you getting warm?
Getting there.
Amazing. So third exercise, guys, is this lateral walk, low impact. We're just going to low impact, keep the knees nice and low, walking to the right, and then low walking to your left. The key is to keep the level change in your head low so we don't come up. We feel the thighs there. Paul's going to take this up to a little bit more high impact option. And so the option 2 is to shuffle. Option 3 is to tap the floor. See if you can find the floor in front of you or to your side. Good, stay nice and low. We're working this option for another 15 seconds, Paul. Oh, good.
So really help with our tennis, our change of direction, our explosiveness.
Nice. How quick can you get to that ball, Paul? Get over there, get over there. 5, 4, 3, 2, and it is 1. Nice work, good job. All right, so he's getting so intense, we're moving our mats here. All right, so next exercise, guys, is definitely a progression from what we've seen in our push-up series. So Paul's gonna go ahead and show us 4 options. So while you're recovering, let's let Paul set this up. All right, first option here is a push-up. You're coming into forearms, sorry. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, forearms,
Forearms, and we're gonna start with knees. You're gonna drive your right knee to your left elbow, and then right knee to left elbow. All right, so that's option 1 if you need to stay on knees. Option 2, we're gonna bring it right up onto your knuckles or your palms, and we're gonna come to straight legs here, Paul. So we're gonna straighten our legs right out. Now from here, you're gonna cross under your body, feel your obliques, your chest, your shoulders, your triceps. So that's your next option. Your final option, which is a little tricky here, is to descend. So you're gonna elevate your feet on something in your home, your couch, okay? Exhale, maybe a chair. Good, and if you really wanna get fancy here, guys, Paul, can you throw in a little push-up here for me? Oh yeah, knee drive, little push-up, yes, good job. Any variation of these 4 options, guys. Good job, Paul. Let's go for 3. Wherever you are, stay in for 2. Look how straight and flat his back is. Good, 1 more. Awesome, tap your knees to the mat and take a breath here. Good job, Paul. Woo! I like it on the wrist. Good job. So guys, just check that option out. While you're recovering in your 15 seconds, this is definitely a progression on what you may have started with, okay? So just be kind to yourself. And when you start to add progressions in, you only really have to add like 3 or 4 before you do the whole set with the progression, okay? Awesome, we're moving on, Paul. How are we doing?
Doing great.
All right.
Beautiful morning.
Here is our next exercise. This is a squat to a rotation. So I'm going to show you from option 1 first. So let's actually stay off the mat for this one, Paul. So feet are going to be hip width apart. Your hands come to your shoulders. We're doing a deep squat. And as we come out of it, you're going to reach and rotate and pivot on your opposite foot. Good. So Paul, let's come down nice and slow and then drive and see if you want to pick that heel up. Yeah. Awesome. So we're working on power, explosivity here. So if you want to take this up a notch, guys, at home, and you have that dumbbell, let's go ahead and bring our feet a little more narrow there, Paul, and we're going to drop and then drive with the dumbbell. That's it.
Again, for tennis, really focus on keeping your head looking forward, keeping your body straight line and balanced.
Awesome job. So when we add that weight in, Paul, we feel the pitter-patter and the heart rate a little bit here, yeah?
Absolutely.
Excellent job. Working on your rotation, obliques, little T-spine work here. Good, let's go 5. Woo, pitter-patter, let's get at her. 4, nice work, Paul. 3, it's 2, stay with us at home. It is 1, nice work. Let's drop that dumbbell down, good job. Woo. Okay, we're gonna give you 15 here. So guys, as you're taking your recovery, I encourage you to keep moving. So you wanna try to avoid stopping dead in your tracks after an exercise, because we wanna keep our blood pressure pretty steady. So this next one's a toughie. So this one's called quick feet. So we're gonna focus a little bit on agility, and I know it's hard to get our heart rate up at home, so you don't need a ton of space. We're gonna show you option 1, 2, and 3 here. So this one is called quick feet or fast feet. So are you ready to go? Our 30 seconds starts in 3. Paul's gonna bring his feet together, 2. And fast feet's on the spot. Option 1 is to stay and just run. So you've got the little quick feet going. Good. Option 2 is to think about going forward and back to the net. Right? So we want to explode to volley and bring it back. Good. Option 3 for Paul is to go on a V. So if you have any knee injuries, this might not be the best one to do in your home. Oh yeah, Paul, quick feet, quick feet, quick feet. So you want to get to that ball. How do we feel?
Awesome. Keep in mind in tennis, you only usually move 3 or 4 meters each shot.
Okay, 5, 4. So wherever you are, guys, just commit. 3, 2, and catch your breath. It is 1. Nice job. Good work. Whew. We need the 15-second recovery there.
Absolutely tough with the mask on, but find a way.
Good job, guys. Okay, so once again, you can fill in any variation. 1, forward, back, 2, diagonal, back and forth, 3. All right, Paul, are we ready for our 7th exercise?
Absolutely. A little water.
I've lost him for a sec. He's on a water break. Good for you, bud. All right, come on back. We're going over the line plank. So come on down onto your mat for me. Couple options here, guys. Anytime we plank, we have the modification of keeping your knees on the mat, so knees tapped down. First option here, Paul's bringing his elbows out and then in. So imagine I'm drawing a little imaginary line right under your forearm, and you're gonna pick your elbow up and land it. Good, keep pressing into your knees. Now, a little more challenging. Paul keeps the forearms and straightens the legs. So we zip up the inner thighs. How are we doing with this, Paul?
It's great, really good for your shoulder stability. Your core, important for serving.
Okay,
and forehands.
I'm gonna ask you for it, Paul. So either wrists, Paul's got a little bit of an issue with his wrist, so he's gonna go to knuckles. So you're going over the line, guys. Keep your breath nice and steady. Remember to connect and zip up your navel to your spine. Support your lower back. You got 5. Paul, I'm so impressed. Have you been doing these exercises?
Absolutely, that's why I'm so sore from all the workouts.
Last 2, I can definitely see progressions with you. Last 1, and then gently tap your knees down. All right, guys, can you believe it? We're almost there. 8th exercise. This is all about your posterior chain. This is called a Superman. This is really great for shoulder stability to avoid those tennis injuries that I see a lot in rotator cuffs. So extend your arms out for me, Paul, and extend your feet wide, almost like you're making like a snow angel in the snow. Do you want me to just let you hang out here for a bit?
Yeah, it feels awesome.
Guys, like, sometimes the recovery goes way too quick. Okay, option 1 here, guys. You're just gonna lift your upper body. So lower body stays, upper body comes up about 3 inches or however much we can manage. And again, looking down at your mat there, Paul. So the crown of your head is forward, exhale. Good, so if this comes naturally to you with no pain, Paul's gonna lift his legs and his arms simultaneously all together. So guys, and go ahead and lower there, Paul. So this is a really small movement. So if you feel like you can't get your hands and legs too far up off the ground, that's okay, take it up. Now, option 3, if you're feeling okay here and you want to take this a little bit more heat up, we're going to pull the elbows into your back pockets, reach, and then lower. So we exhale, lift. You got it, Paul? Pull and squeeze. Draw your shoulder blades into your back pockets, reach, and then lower down. Again, 2 more. So I know we've gone longer than 30 seconds here, guys. I'm just trying to give you all 3 options on this round. One more time, Paul, take it up. Pull and squeeze, and then reach, and then let everything come down. Beautiful job. So a really nice counter here, Paul, is to slide your hands underneath your shoulders, press back, take your knees wide, and then just find yourself in that nice wide-legged child. Beautiful job. Nice work. Okay, so from here, Paul, just to get a little bit into our shoulder mobility, this is a great time to actually, so guys at home, if you're doing this video, you're gonna pause here and you're gonna do that full circuit again and follow along with the written words that Paul's gonna email out to you this weekend. I wanna show you a few things while we're here and we're warm about shoulder mobility. Let's come all the way up, Paul, into a quadruped. Are you okay to do this?
Absolutely,
Yep.
it's great.
So from here, what we wanna do is try to work on really getting some movement through our shoulder blade. Paul's gonna reach the right arm up. So you guys can finish off your workout with this cool down. As you exhale, Paul, can you reach your right arm underneath? This time we're gonna lay it down. You're gonna lay the elbow and the shoulder if we can make it.
Oh, shoulder, I like that.
You can let your right ear find the mat. Awesome job. Okay, guys, so this can be pretty intense. We're getting across the outer side of his right shoulder. Now, from here, if there's room, we're gonna try and open this left arm up and reach, bend the elbow, and then find this outer corner of your right hip, And then we're gonna draw this left shoulder back. How does that feel?
Like I'm a pretzel. in the best kind of way.
So what we're doing here is working a little bit of opening through the shoulder here, mobility in his left side, and then a little bit of length. This is a pretty intense stretch, so we wouldn't start with this, guys. Paul's really warm, right? You are sweating.
I'm sweating. I'm ready to go.
All right, so from here, let's try the same thing other side. You're gonna hold that about 10 to 15 seconds. Let's press back up into, and let's do a little cat-cow. So round your back, and then dip your belly, arch your back, pull your chest forward and through. Okay, from here, open up left arm. Big stretch. Oh, always tighter on this side there. Good, Paul.
Tennis players, we really struggle with this. We lose this mobility as we age, and I know all about aging. Work on this, you won't lose it.
So we're gonna thread under. Hey, age is just a number, it's in your mind, right? Okay.
If you work, you fight off the hands of time.
Exactly. So this might be you today without the extension, but Paul's got the mobility in his shoulder to be able to wrap that around. So I can't stress this enough, everyone. If you have any pain in this stretch, please don't do it, okay? If any of these things that we did today are a little too challenging, find a way to modify to make it work for your body, all right? These videos are meant for everyone, so just make sure that we're not taking you into a space. All jokes aside with Paul, I like to take him into spaces that make him uncomfortable.
Yeah, I love them too. I'm right there right now. It's good.
Yeah. I'm taking you out of your comfort zone. All right, from here, let's let your right hand find the mat first, and then slowly unwind yourself there. One more cat-cow. Round and press. Really pull your shoulder blades apart. You feel that right between your shoulder blades?
Absolutely.
Yeah, those are all rhomboids, and then dip your belly. Curl your toes under for me, Paul. Send your hips up and back. So you're just gonna find that downward facing dog shape. Yeah, really pressing your heels into the floor. Spread your fingers really wide. Big inhale. As we cool down, we're gonna crawl our fingertips back to land in front of our toes in a fold. Good. Grab up your elbows here. This is called ragdoll. So it's a great spot for you to take a little inversion and try to just relax the muscles through your jaw, sort of soften the muscles between your third eye. You feel your hamstrings in your low back here?
Yeah, they're a little tight.
Yeah, take a big inhale.
All that time sitting on a computer, not on the tennis court.
Exactly. Well, we're changing that right now in this challenge. Release the hands down, and then slowly, bone by bone, start to build yourself up. One more stretch for today, Paul. Let's face the camera and see our peeps. So from here, take a big inhale to reach up. So one of these things that we talk about with posture is we tend to roll forward. Can you exhale, take your hands wide? Okay. Now from here, if it's accessible for you, can you find this bind behind your back and press your palms down? This might cause some pinching for some people. I'm going to turn Paul to the side here. So watch how he leads his sternum forward. Can you lift your chin slightly, Paul? Notice a change there? So you
Absolutely, less pinch.
Yeah, you want to lift the chin and the chest. Now you're trying to press your knuckles down, and we're opening up the fascial line across the front of the chest and shoulders there. If this is not there for you and you can't find the bind, you're just going to find your fingertips on your low back. So let's try that, Paul. Fingertips on your low back, squeeze your shoulder blades together, and push your elbows back. Yeah, good, awesome. Take one more inhale. And then exhale, relax, and roll the shoulders down. Great workout, you guys. Great workout, Paul. Good to see you.
Thanks, Jen.
We say Happy New Year because it's still January.
Stay fit, stay active. Hope you enjoyed the challenge. Let's see who's going to bring it home.
Can't wait.
Remember, it's all up here. Thanks, everybody.